For those of you that can't get yourself enough Bert Show, we're going to hook you up. We can give you more Bert Show. In fact, we got bonus content now, stuff you won't hear on this broadcast, especially this week's bonus content, because it's pretty explicit. We talk about adult sites, and if you're on them, what constitutes cheating or not, and it gets pretty graphic on our bonus stuff. So be warned if you sign up for it this week or this month, that's what you're going to get, and you can find that at bertshow.com/podcast. All right, so they had a one-night stand, and he really has no idea who she is, but he needs to find her because she left something super valuable behind, and he wants to try to use our show. All right. If you have anything going on in your life, hit us up at thebertshow.com and we can share your email. Mo, what do you have?
Bert Show. I've heard you do this before, but it was a really long time ago. I need help finding someone. I also think your show is on in Nashville, which is where I met this girl, but I don't actually know her name. This past weekend, I went with some friends to Nashville. My friend's girlfriend wanted to visit some college friends. I had nothing else going on, so they convinced me to go with them. At some point, we ended up at a Halloween party. We didn't know anyone at the party. Kind of ended up there by following some people we met that night. It was at some house in like a townhouse-type neighborhood. There was also another party happening a few houses down, and so the two parties kind of became one. I honestly couldn't even tell you where it was. We Ubered there with the people we met, and we also had been drinking. Anyhow, at this party, I met an insanely gorgeous girl. I was definitely buzzed when I met her, but sober enough to know that she may have been the hottest girl I've hooked up with. She was dressed in a Cleopatra costume.
That'll do it.
I didn't actually know what she was.
Sometimes when they look so good, I don't even need to know.
Yeah, it don't even matter.
Cleopatra.
And you don't want to seem stupid by asking.
Yeah, nah.
Because then it's an immediate turn off.
You just fine for Halloween.
Well,
That's
right.
it.
If you don't know one of the few female legends of history, Cleopatra,
Right.
you have to ask. Yeah, I'd be offended.
Right. And that's the end of the night for you. So
Yeah.
he played it perfect. Shut up about it. And like Mo said, she was dressed as fine.
She seemed kind of offended at first and pointed out that she was Cleopatra.
He did say something.
From then on, my friends and I kept calling her Cleo. Every time we saw her at the party. Long story short, by the end of the night, we were all over each other. She Ubered with me back to where we were staying. We ended up hooking up. She left while I was asleep. I have no idea how to find her, but I want to. All I know is that she was at a party on Saturday night dressed as Cleopatra. She did leave a gold bracelet. My friend said it's a cuff bracelet. It has the letter M engraved on it. So maybe her real name starts with the letter M? Or maybe it was just borrowed for her costume.
Or maybe it was her husband, Mike. I don't know.
Wearing a gold cuff.
I don't know. Can you see if anyone that listens to you may have been at the party with a hot Cleopatra?
All right, this would be like finding a needle in a haystack here. I guess I'll give the phone number out if you're listening in Nashville on Hot 106.7. And you're dressed as Cleopatra and had a one-night stand.
There's other details. You were at a Halloween party in a townhouse neighborhood. It was two townhomes that became one in the party. And yeah, you were a hot Cleopatra that hooked up with a guy in a one-night stand.
And left your gold bracelet.
And you left your gold bracelet that has an M on it.
1-855-BERT Show. No way we're going to find this person. Zero chance. I wish you know what we forgot to do this year is ask for the strangest costume makeout sessions you saw at Halloween, like Cleopatra making out with George Bush.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been here when we've done that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
No, it's great because you'll get like a Captain America making out with like just something not American. You know, like, and you're like, that's obscene.
The most un-American thing. All right, so yeah, I guess if it's a one night, wouldn't you just he's nice for trying to find her and give her back her jewelry, but wouldn't you just kind of chalk that up to like, that's collateral damage right there.
If she left while you were asleep and didn't leave like a note or a way for you to find her, I don't think she wants you to find her.
She doesn't want to be found.
Yeah.
So what we don't know is if the jewelry is so expensive or so valuable to her that she would want to come out of seclusion or her normal identity to be, I mean, because this would be the worst case scenario, right, Mo? Like you're saying, if she didn't leave anything and there's no phone number or anything, she's just like, you know what? It was what it was. At least I never have to hear from that guy again. And now all of a sudden she's listening to Hot 106.7 in Nashville, and she's like, oh, no. No, please, no. No.
It hurts so much more if the bracelet is real. Like if it's a real gold bracelet and she's like,
want it.
yeah, nah, it ain't worth it. He could keep it. I'm
Well,
not coming back.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh no, Halloween costume jewelry is like $10 tops, you know? Like you spend more on the outfit and heels, but it's got an engraved M on it. So it's like you got the cuff bracelet and then you engraved for an extra $30 to $50. So maybe she'll want it back. And maybe that was her calling card. I mean, Cleopatra is pretty cool and sensual and mysterious character. So it's very on brand for her to not leave a note and be like, come find me.
All right, so even if you don't call us now, over the weekend, if you're in Nashville and you know somebody that wore the Cleopatra costume, have them call us on Monday. And you lost your friend on Halloween night. We know where she was.
Yep.
And we've got some jewelry for her.
She may or may not have been snooting it up.
Just a little bit.
Dressed as Cleopatra. Has nothing to do with it. Do you have a friend?
Not judging?
Nope.
Just want to
No.
get you your M bracelet back.
We want to meet her and get her jewelry.
The Bert Show.